Hey guys, my name is Cammeron Harmon, and today I will be presenting a compare and contrast of two careers that interest me. The two careers that I chose to compare and contrast were a pharmaceutical sales rep and a physical therapist. A pharmaceutical sales rep is a salesperson who provides medical drug information and product to all physicians. Some of the specific areas of knowledge required to be a pharmaceutical sales rep include customer and personal service, which is how a representative relates to his customer and the quality of the service provided to that customer. Sales and marketing, which is how a representative advertises his product and how he goes about selling that product. Mathematics, you can't be a good salesman if you can't count your money right. Production and processing, this is all the raw materials of the organization, what goes into it, how you maximize and get maximum effort in manufacturing goods. Some of the specific skills that go into being a pharmaceutical sales rep include persuasion. You have to be able to talk to people and persuade them and pull them to buy your product. Speaking, you have to be able to speak among crowds. You may introduce a new product in front of thousands of people that might be asked of you by your organization. Active listening, you have to listen to your customer and listen to them and figure out what it is exactly that they want. Negotiation, you have to meet a common ground. Sometimes sales price is going to be too pricey for some places, and you're going to have to work with them. You're going to have to find what fits their budget and what products they need. Some of the abilities that go into being a pharmaceutical sales rep is oral expression, which is the communication of information and ideas between your audience or with the people that you're communicating with. In this case, it would be your physicians, so you're going to have to communicate well with those physicians. Oral comprehension, you have to be able to comprehend exactly what these physicians are describing to you that they need, the information that they need. Fluency of ideas is also an exceptional ability to have as a pharmaceutical sales rep. Being able to relate multiple ideas back to one product makes it more likely to sell. Moving on, the pay for a pharmaceutical sales rep is about $37.90 an hour. This is roughly about $79,000 a year. Although representatives usually make commission, this can put them below the $79,000 mark or way above it based on their performance in that year. The region where this job can be found all across the United States. The outlook for this job is mediocre. There's little to no job security surrounding this job, and the projected job growth is about 5 to 9%, which is sort of average. The education required for this job is usually a bachelor's degree, although some corporations will accept a high school diploma. Certifications, once again, a bachelor's degree, sales certificates and certifications, and institutional requirements, although these requirements and certifications may vary depending on state and institution. An interesting fact about pharmaceutical sales rep, I found it very interesting that they have the ability to travel. They have the ability to see the world while that they do their work. A physical therapist is a professional that can help patients reduce pain or regain mobility within their limbs or joints. Some specific areas of knowledge known for physical therapists is medicine. This is needed to diagnose and treat human injuries. Customer and personal service, which was introduced in pharmaceutical sales. Psychology, physical therapists have to know the human behavior, not only the performance of the body. Therapy and counseling, they have to be giving their patients correct guidance and treatment. Some skills that are included within a physical therapist is active listening. You have to listen to your patients and try to work based on what they're telling you. Monitoring your patients, you have to watch them closely and recognize any difference differences in their injuries or their movements. The science, you have to apply all the sciences that you know within the medicine and the biology. Some abilities of a physical therapist are deductive and inductive reasoning and visualization. You have to be able to visualize how limbs and body parts move before the injuries and complications. The pay for a physical therapist is roughly $41.76 an hour, which is approximately $87,000 a year. This is a base cap for physical therapists. It may vary between organizations and states, but that's about it. Regions that this job is available, once again, this job is found all across the United States. The outlook for this job is very satisfying. The job security is high, and the projected growth rate is 34%, which is very high. The organizational environments of physical therapists are usually the same scene. You're going to see most physical therapy jobs at rehabilitation centers, private clinics, hospitals, nursing homes, schools, or sports medicine facilities. The education required now for physical therapists is actually a doctoral degree, and the certifications are a doctoral degree, and physical therapists are required to pass the National Physical Therapy Examination. And an interesting fact that I found about physical therapists were that they had the ability to design workout regimens for their patients. For someone considering both careers, I would suggest personal research. I was involved with physical therapy at a young age, so I think that's why I fell in love and chose physical therapy, because I seen myself at a young age performing and doing those same actions as my physical therapist.